Hi everybody, Anna K. Morris here with a quick coaching video, and I hope you like these beautiful new flamingos that I have. I obviously am really loving the color pink and peach and all those colors. And I saw Barbie yesterday, and that's actually what I'm going to talk to you about today. So I have been in a bit of a slump. There's some stuff going on with my family, and like a lot of emotions are kind of running high. And for the last week, I've been fine, but then having nightmares every night, which if you're having nightmares every night, you're probably not fine. So I knew all of this, and I was journaling about it every morning, which you all know if you are watching my videos that I journal every morning 3 pages. And I think everybody should. There is value for all of us to land those thoughts. And so I was journaling about it yesterday morning, and I was like, okay, so there's all this family stuff kind of swirling around me, and there's, stories that I'm getting from different family members, and a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. And I've been stressed and anxious and participating in some of the stories. And then I started journaling, and I was like, well, wait a minute. Do I actually have a dog in the fight? As I've heard said before, what's, do you have skin in the game? Do you have a dog in the fight? And I was like, wait a minute, do I have something going on with my family right now? And I was like, I don't. And I realized while I was journaling, and this is why I journal every day, is to kind of unravel the crazy, crazy monkey brain that we all have. What I realized is that people in my family have stress and anxiety, and I don't actually. And that's their energy, and it's not mine to take on. It's not for me to get wrapped up in the stress and anxiety and concern and worry that other people around me have. Because when I get honest, I'm like, I don't actually have a concern here. I feel really good. I have a really strong faith and relationship with the universe, and I know that everything that's happening right now in my life is exactly where I'm supposed to be. And I can't always say that about my life, but I have been working this muscle for the last 15 years, and this is why I preach, teach, coach, beg people to journal every day, because this is where I got my faith and my relationship with God, universe, angels, with something bigger than me, to know that my job is not to figure out how this is all going to work. My job is to notice where it feels good in my life and spend more time there, and then a little bit more, and then a little bit more, and to guide others to do the same. That is what I'm here for. I'm not confused. So when I noticed how bad I was feeling, I was like, wait a minute, is this even mine? Is this worry, concern, anxiety even mine? And I realized it's not. It's other people's who I love, and I want to see them not suffering and happy and content and full of faith and peace and strength in knowing who they are. And that's not where they're at right now. And that's not mine. And it's also not my job to get them there, right? And me participating in the worry and the concern and all of that drama is only me blocking myself from the joy and abundance and clarity that I actually feel in my life right now. So I'm getting to the point of this. Well, the first point is recognize what's yours and what's not yours, right? A lot of the energy that we feel is not yours. So just give it back. Just be thank you so much. This is not my energy. My energy's over here. You have a lot of worry and concerns and all of that, and I get it, and I love you, and you're gonna figure this out, but it's not mine to figure out. So what I wanted to do was take myself on an artist date, which is 2 hours. I do it every week, to go see Barbie yesterday morning. And the night before, I was there is no way I can do that. Like, I'm launching a new website. I have a new coaching program that's coming up. I'm building a membership community. Like, I have stuff I need to do. We're going out of town. I'm going out of town in an hour. I'm like, who do I think I am? I'm not going to the movies. And then when I was journaling yesterday morning, and I decided, I was like, I'm not going to the movies. That's ridiculous. I cannot do something like that. It's so irresponsible. I'm so busy, right? When I journaled about all of the stress and anxiety and overwhelm that I realized in my journal was not mine, then I found myself writing like, what could you do that would feel really good? What could you do that you would feel like nourished and supported and loved? And is there actually anything for you to do with the website? Isn't that in somebody else's hands right now? Like, is there anything that you need to be doing that you're not doing? And my answer was no, there's not. What I need to do is shoot a coaching video every day. What I need to do is be there for the women in my private coaching group. And beyond that, I don't actually need to do anything else except for take care of my kids, obviously, and pack. I need to pack for this trip that we're going on in an hour, of which I still have not done, but I'm really good and fast at packing. So bottom line, I went to the movies at 8:55 on a Wednesday morning. I snuck in a coffee. I brought an everything bagel from New York. That's right, I have bagels from New York that are amazing. It was my last one. And I took myself to the movies. There were 2 other people in that movie. And I went and saw Barbie, which is why I'm still rocking this hot pink shirt. And if you know me, you know that I love movies. And since I became a parent, I really don't go see them very much. And I certainly don't take myself by myself to the movies, except I used to do it as my artist date all the time. But I feel like that's not okay to do. Like, I can't have 2 hours, and that's so indulgent, and I should be doing XYZ at the house or in my business or Happy Karma Homes or whatever. And I was like, fuck all of that. I'm gonna go to the movies because I've been having nightmares every night, and clearly my body is trying to tell me something. So I took myself to Barbie, and not only was it hilarious and such a joy to watch like what they created visually, but like the messages were so amazing that then I coached them in my private coaching group last night. And actually their assignment this week is to go see Barbie. Like, that's how good it was. And I cried through the whole thing because I love crying. It feels so good to just like let it all go. And nobody was in there, and I kind of like, was laughing really loud and like stuff that would normally like embarrass Derek. He was like, would have told me to stop, being so loud. Like, these 2 people didn't care. So I could just like do the movie how I wanted to. And it felt so good. I felt like I'd like taken the most amazing like rain bath, afterwards because I'd cried so much. And last night I didn't have a nightmare. And I journaled this morning, and it felt great. And I feel like me, and I don't have the stress and worry and concerns that I usually have when we're getting ready for a trip, or I don't have the concerns around like what's happening in my business or the website or my email's been down or like whatever. It's all going to work out. And that's the whole point of stopping the train of the worry, stress, and anxiety, and realizing that like you might be taking energy on that's not yours. And if it is yours, you could journal about it and like get to the bottom of what that actually is, and then go and do something that would feel really good for you. So please go and do something that will feel good for you. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.